Hey everybody, welcome back to Malts and Meeples. I'm Petter, and today we're going to be playing Tranquility The Ascent again. I'm just going to get right into it because last time I realized I had made a mistake in how I was playing the game. At the very end there, you might have heard me talk about it, about how you discard the cards, and I was doing it wrong. You don't discard cards from this draw pile, you discard them from your hand. So it creates more choice and control over what you discard. So example, I'm going to do this right here, put a 3 down, I'll discard a 12, and then I draw back up. Ooh. They're tempting me, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to put a 2 down here. You can get rid of the 7, and I draw back up to my 6. Then I'm definitely going to do another 2 here. Don't have to get rid of any cards that time. Another 2. Don't have to get rid of any cards that time. And a 10. But I'm going to have a few more spots here. I'm going to put a 4 here. Again, don't have to discard anything. And I can have another 4 right here. So I'm doing pretty well. I got a 2, but not a 2 of a color I want. So I'm going to put, I can't put that 5 there. Actually did those in the wrong order. I'm going to use a grappling hook here instead of doing the discard. Ooh. No, we're not going to use the grappling hook quite yet, because I have 2 8s. So I'm going to put an 8 up here. Gives me one more draw to get something I don't. Grappling hook used. These 6 cards get shuffled back in. Let's hope I shuffle 2s and 4s to the top. That'd be great. 2s, 4s, 3s. All of those make it to the top would be perfect for me here. See what we can find. 6 cards. The 6, Summit, 5, the Fire, an 8, and an 8. Okay, well the 8s are great. And this Fire actually works for me here because I can put that down there, move this up here. I have to discard a single card. I'm going to discard the Summit, knowing that I still have more. And now that I have more control over that, I'm going to be a little bit more liberal with discarding those. Okay, now we have another Fire here. Interesting. I'm going to put a 4 here. Let's get rid of a 10. Again, it's that one difference in number. We have an 8 there. And then I'm going to place a 6 up here, because I do have another 6 waiting for me right there. And then let's do a, so this would be the last level up here. I could use 5, but instead I'm going to place a 9 up there. I got an 11. So this looks great, except I'm going to have to use another grappling hook because I need to find 3s and 2s. Like I only have 2 2s left in this whole deck, and I do have a bunch of 3s though. I've only used 1, so 7 cards in this deck I need to use to continue to build along this bottom route. I obviously can jump more, but that requires discarding more cards, that bigger difference. I didn't get everything quite together right. Looks like there were only a couple cards out of order, out of direction. And we're going to flip it sideways. completely miss. This game is already large on the table. I don't want it to be even larger, but at the same time, these cards are very small for my hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have a summit, a 12, a 9, 11, a 12, and a 7. I'm actually going to do the discard 2 option to draw 2. I got a 4 and a 10 and a summit. I will do discard 2 to draw 2. I got a 3, which would be great, except it's the same color as there, so I can't use it. We're going to use our last grappling hook here. Now, I will say, up to this point, it's gone very well. I haven't had to get rid of too many cards. I think I was kind of at the point where I was before, like in the game that I won the first time. But now, I'm going to have to be discarding 2 to really find something, or maybe make a jump in numbers that I really don't want to make. Nor that I can make, so let's get rid of the 5 and the 11, because I just have too many blues right now. Okay, 3. Let's get rid of blue 9, because then I can do 4 there. Can do 8. Okay, draw first. Getting a little excited there. Okay, can do that 3 there. Nothing. Can do that 4 there. Summit, okay. 8 there. 8 there. And now do a 5 there. Get rid of the summit. I still have a couple left. A 3 down here fits perfectly. Then I have a 7. A 9, a 2, I'll do the 2, and let's get rid of the 11, blue 11. I have a couple more 11s in here. I have a red 9. Let's do the 11, and let's trash 2 cards here. Okay, we do have a 5, we do have a campfire. Campfire could be real useful here. Let's do the 5 first. Alright, we have a 3. Red 3. 6. Let's see, I'm going to do the campfire here, because that's 1 card discarded. Okay, we have a 2. Good, we have something easy to discard there. Then let's do the 7 there. Get rid of the 2. That 3 isn't going to do me any good either. I'm looking for something to fill in that spot. Let's do the 6. I can discard that, fill in that spot. Then, perfect, 7 to go there. And then up top here, let's see. Let's actually drop a 7 up on top there. 10. No, 10's not bad. Right there, we'll get rid of the other 10. Alright, now I can do a campfire swap to get that 4 over there. That grabs us some space, doesn't require us to discard a card. It means I can put the 10 right there. Another summit. You gotta keep one of these in hand. We'll do a 5. Get rid of that 12. Got a 7. Okay, we got a 7 there. Perfect. A 7 there. Perfect. Of course, remember, you're supposed to draw up in between. Got a 10 here. Obviously, we're going to go with 9s up this high. There's my other summit. We go 10 there. I'm going to put a 6 right here. Get rid of my other 6. I could have gotten rid of a summit there, I guess. I have a 9. I have an 8. Well, the 5 and a summit can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6s don't do me any good anymore. 4s don't do me any good anymore. 5 and 3. The big issue right now is I have to do this 12 here, and that's a jump of 3, which puts me there. And I can do the 9 here, but that's a gap of 1, which means I have to discard that using up my last card. So, just initial kind of gut reaction on it. Is it easier, harder? I think, I mean, I was shooting real low. I should have shot 2 3s and 4s on that bottom row, not used 4s higher. There, I shot myself in the foot a little bit with it. But I do think there's an element of it that's easier, because I know when I look at my hand that some cards are just imminently discardable. And so that does help. And I'm never worried about, will I accidentally flip over that last summit? I know. I know how many summits I have. It's an easier game to keep track of that way. And the fact there are 5 summits, I only need 1, that really gives me a lot of leeway as a solo player to be like, I can trash these. I don't have to think about what might be in somebody else's hand that they're planning on getting rid of and like messing up somebody else's turn that way. It's just purely for me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't love it, but I'm going 7s on the bottom row here. Why? Because I can get a bunch of them out without an issue. And then I actually have a 2 for this next row, because that's the last row I can use 2s. And I have a 3, so I can get rid of that, let's say, and let's see what we get. Okay, we have another 2 and a summit. I'm actually going to just discard 2 and save that full reset for later. Let's get rid of the, actually let's get rid of the 2 here, because I have another, now I have another 3. That's nice. And I'm sitting on a couple 4s. I also just got a 2 and a 7. Let's put the 7 down here. No, we're going to get rid of that summit, because that 8's playable on this bottom row. Alright. So, since I have that 2, I'm going to push my luck a little bit here. Okay. So I can put the 2 discard 1. It's going to be that. Yeah, I'm going to do the 6 because it doesn't line up correctly. Then we'll do the 3 here. I have to discard 1. Let's not do the 3 yet. Let's do the 4 first. Okay, so now I can do the 3. I don't want to do the 3. Okay, I'm going to do the 8 here. There is a method to the madness as I'm looking at this. Okay, we got another 2. Perfect. Then I can do another 4. First draw a card. Then I can do another 4. Then it has to go up higher, which is an interesting element to this. I love all these cards. I'll do this, get rid of the 11. Okay, here we go. So then I can do a 4 here. There's no gap. I can do a 9. Continue, kind of that. Okay, we have another 4 and another 3. I have to fit something in there. I will eventually have a 9. Okay, we have a 7. Yep. We'll do the 7. Get rid of the 10. Because I now can put in a 3 there. And a 4 there. Like, this is every single 4. I need one more card to finish that off, which will be a 5 or a 3. So I have my 5, I have my 3. The issue is I need to fill in something there still. I'm going to do a 10 here. Discard that one. 3. Summit. Okay. How many summits do I have in here? I have 3 summits out of the 5. None of these make sense to go up a level. Hold on. Nope. The issue is this is 10s and 9s. I haven't been that high thus far. So I'm going to collect them all. My big complaint on the game, and this is a really dumb complaint, but the Tranquility here on this card, you would expect I could flip this over and we have these arrows, these connecting lines. Those would be here and here. Not. It's just like one of those aesthetic things that's a minor issue, but it kind of bugs me for what it is. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now help me remember, I have alright, so I can continue here. Let's do a 10. Okay, we have a 6. Complete that. Let's get rid of the 12. Okay, so I feel comfortable doing an 11 there. And an 11 there. I'll do a 2 there. Requires me to get rid of 1. Let's get rid of the 5. 5's, I don't think is going to be useful for me. Okay, we have a 3 now. We have another summit here. So let's put an 8 up there. We have a 9. Let's do the 9 there. The 3 doesn't do me any good anymore. So then if I'm looking at this, it's not a bad play for me to... Nope, can't pull that one. I guess let's do the 12 there. And I gotta look. 1, 2. Is it only 2? 1, 2. Okay. So this is 3 out of 5. I'm fine with that. Okay. Now, we have a whole bunch of swaps sitting here. Let's see. Let's do... Ooh, that one couldn't have been played there. I'm just going to shuffle that back in. It cost me a card to do that, so that will be my mistake. Okay, we have an 8. I have an 11. I'll have to get that up there. I need a number to fit in there. So let's do that. Don't foresee myself needing a 6. I definitely will not need a 2 again, so that's good. Let's do a 10 up there. And then the issue is all of these are low, so I need to flip another one of these, I think. Feels like the right time to do it. I have a whole bunch of them. Had a whole bunch of them saved up. Now I need to get some more of those high numbers because I'm running low. Not that many cards left. I wonder if I set myself up wrong there. No, this is doable from here. So I'm not going to need that 5, so I'll put in 9 there. Draw 2 cards. The right color 9 this time. I'll do a 9 there. Draw a card. Then I'll be bumping something up there when I can. 12. Then I'm going to spend... No, not yet. I don't think. I'm going to do that. I just want to know what I draw here first. Okay, we got an 11 and we got a 9. Okay, 9 works. 5s, don't need them anymore. Got a lot of 5s, huh? So then I can grab this, swap that one up there. It's just 1 card. So I'm getting real close now because that's 3, then a row of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So all of these are duds for me. In which case, let's do this for 2 cards. Alright, we have an 8. Let's put the 8 up there. And then an 11 there. Cost me a card. I got another 8. And I'm sitting with a summit in my hand. So there we go. Another playthrough done here. I think I was fairly safe overall on that one. Now, I'm going to wrap up here for today. I actually even had a leftover grappling hook. That was pretty good. But now you've seen it the wrong way and the right way to play the game. Hopefully it's been fun to see this one played. I'm glad to have gotten it played a few times here. I want to get played also multiplayer, see how that is as I pick up the game. But I think it should be interesting multiplayer, and I think it should be good. Plus, then, there's this in the rules, flip it over, there are here, expansion modules. Green path. You're basically using a hiker who needs to get it all the way to the top as well. Then there's panorama objectives. That have certain rules to them on the cards on the bottom here. So like 676, something like that you need to do. There are the mountain goats that you can herd goats. So a few different ways to play the game, which I think is a fun addition to this game. It's one where if you were to tell me like, oh yeah, this is the game, doesn't have those mini expansions in it, I may be a little bit like, okay, that's fine. That's an okay game. I enjoyed it, but may not stick around in my collection as long. Even now, I'm looking at a little bit like, do I need another game of this weight? Does it offer something that I'm going to pull off the shelf over other kind of lighter, filler, chill games? Answer, maybe. There's nothing inherently when I look at this game where I go, oh yeah, no, I'm not going to play it again. There's also just not a ton in terms of solo, I'll say that, where I look at it and go, oh yeah, this is going to be my regular solo fixture style game that I play 100 times in a year. It's not going to be that. And in all fairness, very few games should be that. So, yeah, here are the mountain goats and the hiker. So I'll have to mess around with those mini expansions and try them out. But let me know your thoughts on Tranquility The Ascent. Is it a game you enjoy or not your favorite? You can let me know that down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this content, please give the video a thumbs up. And I really do hope you enjoy the content that I do. Have what turns out to be about 3 videos coming out every week. Monday, obviously, we have this live stream. It generally starts somewhere in that 8 to 8:30 time range. On Wednesdays, I am doing my top 100 games of all time. That stream is starting at 9 p.m. Central Time. And then on Fridays, my wife and I are playing through Baldur's Gate 3. That stream also starts about 9 p.m. Central Time. However, the best way to know when I go live is simply to subscribe and click that notification bell. If you want to check out the other content that I have here, we have nerdologist.com. The link for that should be in the description below, where you can check out articles and thoughts on board games, movies, comic books, whatever it might be that's nerdy over there. As well as then I have a podcast called 10 Minute Marvel that you can check out over on YouTube. Here on YouTube, searching for 10 Minute Marvel, or wherever you get your friendly neighborhood podcasts from. But with that, bottoms up.